MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Shelby Miller gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. And we are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they hate D-Row. This has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3 D-Row, getting to 500.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, and he'll take a look at ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. In at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Settling in now, Mike Trout, and the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And 0-2 misses with a fastball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now a flare out to left center. Shoe coming on. Not going to be able to make a play on it as it finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Here's Justin Upton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Enters play here at 279. 6 home runs and 11 RBIs. One 1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0 now.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Trout stands at second with no outs. Full count still. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pence has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Digging in, Justin Bour, career line against Shelby Miller. He's a .417 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. He's set. Here it comes. Popped straight up. Wisdom trying to get there. He can't get there as it falls in. Trout ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Zach Kozart.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
3 runs already home here. And struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh and 1. Here it comes. In there, strike 2. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Calhoun, a native of Arizona. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has been.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Angels 3 and the Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Taylor Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Jeff Mathis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. One and two to the Rangers catcher.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
To short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first in time, one away. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You have to love the thump that Joey Gallo is providing at the plate right now. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the veteran middle infielder, Logan Forsythe. First pitch coming, here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Nope,
1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. Ready on 1 and 2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Fletcher from shallow right. Throw on to Bohr takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Still down 3-0. Stepping in, David Fletcher. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Andrelton Simmons. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Bare-handed for one. To first and Guzman to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in now, Tommy La Stella.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Forsythe is there, and the side is retired. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom of the second. The Angels are out in front, 3-0. Now batting, Patrick Wisdom.
Leading off for the Rangers.
We're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The 1-0. This is line to left. Upton is there, and he has it for the out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the pitch.
マイケルさん、おはようございます。ありがとうございます。
One out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Ah, 桜ね。結構咲いてますよね。マイケルさんとこの桜もよう咲いてますね。
Hit out towards second. And that will qualify as the Rangers' first hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman.
ああ、こっちもね、結構咲いてますよ。でもだいぶ花びらが落ちてるとこありますけどね。
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
A pause and the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons out. Go to board. They get the double play, and the inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there. They trail it here 3-0. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth.
Mike Trout.
Here's the first pitch to him. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Cabrera there for this one is short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And
indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The Rangers have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Into the box, Justin Upton. First pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Set to deliver the 0-1. At the ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now Miller on 1-1. 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Justin Bohr. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Driven nicely into the gap.
おー、やばい。
And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Zach Kozar, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
So 1-1 home. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Chu. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Hunter Pence. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. Now a flare out toward right center. Calhoun coming on. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Batting eight.
Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with show track, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fletcher comes up with it. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
At the plate, Nomar Mazara, and he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go the Rangers. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Angels.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Lucroy, as we begin the top of the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Miller gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. Cabrera there for this one is short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
Standing in now, Cole Calhoun.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Lazar is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Into the box now, David Fletcher. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Forsythe has it. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Striding in, Jeff Mathis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Jeff Mathis.
First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to look at in is Simmons, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Forsythe. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Forsythe, a native of Tennessee. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Two-one pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. Still down 3-0. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a fastball here that swung on and skied out to Pence in center field. In there, a base hit.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Tommy.
So striding forward now, Tommy La Stella. He flew out in his last at-bat. Miller sets. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Simmons gets his lead at first, nobody out. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chu has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Ready now for L.A. Mike Trout, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, He had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Not your normal put away pitch, a 2-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
Another 0-2 home. Another one sent foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye level. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
おはようございます。
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
Up and in a hole. 0-2 the count to him. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels strand 1. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
For the Rangers.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And 2, here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. And that misses, ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now
For
batting,
me, check
center
swings
fielder,
are right there next to
Hunter.
bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Hunter Pence. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
なんか言ってはりましたね。カッパー2っていうですね。
And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out
キャ
front. We'll
ッ
see
チ
if
ャー
he
が
finds
構
that
え
pitch
てか
because
ら
it'll be
ピタッ
important
と
for
止ま
him.
ってて気持ち悪い。
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate.
下から
He circled
3番
this
の
guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Calhoun coming on, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Fletcher over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Now in the box, Justin Bohr. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
5時くらいにやると屈伸ばかり。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Miller gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
ゼロとかあるから。
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the signal is beckoning here. That'll do it for Shelby Miller. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Jesse Chavez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 53, Jesse Chavez.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Forsythe's tag is there. He's out at second base.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Now here's the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And now here's a fly ball hit out toward Pence in center field. 2 gone.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's a .375 hitter. First offering on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And Lucroy behind the ball and 2 strikes. Chavez typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty B, he leaves a lot of pitches up.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Angels go quietly there, but they lead it 3-0. Standing in, Asdrubal Cabrera to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
0-1 the count. Wind up and the 0-1. Called strike, 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Well, he has some trouble with it. And the throw is wide as it goes to first baseman off the bag.
The catcher, number 2.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Runner at first following the error. And now it'll be the catcher, Jeff Mathis. Here's the first pitch to him. Shot towards second.
Yes,
and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second if there are 2 aboard now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead. Probably doesn't feel like it, so he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next, the veteran middle infielder, Logan Forsythe. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
まだ点が入らないんですよ。
Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
何じゃしね。
Oh, it's hit to third.
甘いけどダブルプレーですか。
On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue.
ちょうどまた取られましたね。
Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Welcome back to Arlington. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Into the box, Cole Calhoun. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one.
今日、明日仕事で、明後日また2連休。
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
ね、スイングアウトって言ってんのか。うん。
3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike one. 3-1.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Strike 2 called.
Count is
3-2. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. So they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping in, Joey Gallo. It was a walk in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that misses. 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. This will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
逆転炎。
2-2. And another foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it. 1 out.
Now batting, number 21.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here it comes. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A big curveball is in there for a cold 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Now at the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
1-1 the count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chu with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this misses here for just the 2nd walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Up next for the Rangers, Ronald Guzman. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Chu, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Pops this one up.
これは落ちたでしょ。
Comes Upton.
よっしゃ。
Can't get there, so the inning will continue.
詰まりながらもレフト
Hey,
前。
this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Cody Allen takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
At the plate, Hunter Pence. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Fastball. Ooh, that ran in and drilled her.
分けられましたな。
Well, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring in the switch hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
2アウト満塁です。
1-0. Here it is. He pulls this one into right.
当たりはいいけどな、
There as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Rangers threaten, but leave them loaded. They trail in this one 3-0. So stepping in, Tommy LaStella. Get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike
もう
Trout.
ちょっとなんですけどね。なかなかあと1
First
本
pitch
が
of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
一回ランとしとったらよかったですね。
Hit hard up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout for his career in this matchup. He's batting .381. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Moving over is Pence, and he's got it one away. Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Riding in once again, Justin Upton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Swung on into strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Justin Bour. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
26,000人ですね。
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Line to the right side.
Wow,
add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Ready for another chance? Zach Cozart. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Matt Bush enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Matt Bush.
Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And strike three called as he says you got to be
これ助かりましたね。
Angels strand a couple.
オ
They
リ
lead
オー
it
ル
3 to
ズの
nothing.
2戦目は完投しちゃったよ。完投。最後まで投げたんですか。
Digging in to try it again. Nomar Mazara. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at bat.
Mazara.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to third.
よーし。 なんだ。
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure.
まあ、なかなかタイミングが難しいですよね。
Standing in now, Jeff Mathis.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
スタミナもね、先発のあれにもよるからね。
And the 0-1. Takes this the
ライ
other
ト
way
前。
right. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the full side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
あ
To
あ、
the
す
plate
ごいで
now,
すね。
Logan Forsythe. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
ここ
Well, I
は
think they
変え
have to
ま
go
しょう
right
か。
after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Rougned Odor will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12. Rougned Odor.
Fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
The 0-2 delivery to the right side.
いや
And
ー、ライト
through a
前。
base hit.
3連打しましたね。
And they're content to play station to station here as the bases
麻
are
婆
full.
相手だったら60点くらい取ら取りすぎですよ、それは。3連打でピッチャー変わりましたね。
You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put
こ
pressure
こは
on
もう1
yourself.
点2
You
点
have
取ら
to
ん
get
とね。
everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Joey Gallo will stand in against a new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better
今日ノー
scenario
ヒッ
as
ト
he
なんです
stands
け
in
ど
with the bases loaded and nobody
まあ
out.
でも打率はいい方やからね。
the first pitch to him. And this will be fouled away.
左ピッチャーっていうのが打ちにくいですよね。
Now the 0-1.
ああ、ス
Two
ライダー。
swinging just out in front of the slider.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
おー、
Misses, says the
今の
home
入っ
plate
てたよう
umpire.
に見えたん
1
ですけ
and
ど、
2. Where it misses, I'm not
ボ
quite
ール
sure.
言うてくれましたね。
Mazzara, the runner at
見
third.
た目どう見
Mathis
ても入ってるっ
on
ぽい
second.
ですけど。
Odor on at first with nobody out. Counts even
おー、
2-2 to
誘って
Joey
くる。
Gallo.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
ああ、ジュンボーズさん、こんにちはです。
And
Ah,
he
I
takes
see.
a called third strike, and that's a big one as the
微
bases
妙
stay
にちょっと
loaded
迷
here
いま
with
した
one out
ね。
in the inning now.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Ready for another shot now. Patrick Wisdom. He was punched
あ
out
あ、こ
looking
の
at
人も
strike
今日ノー
3
ヒット
last
です
time
ね。
through.
Yeah, in today's
打
game,
率はいいんです
certainly
よ
don't
ね。
get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
ああ、上
Buckland's
がり
under
す
it.
ぎでした。
Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home.
まあまあ、最
And
低
that
限
will
1
put
点
him
は
on
入りま
board
したね。
as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Now batting.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade him out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo. He offers
Yeah,
out and hits it in
check.
the air to left. Upton is over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Rangers 1. Rougned Odor will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 12, Rougned Odor.
And now for the Angels, Jonathan Lucroy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jonathan Lucroy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
ああ、パイセンさん、こんにちはです。今ね、3対1で負けてますね。
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
さっきやっと1点取ったんですけど、なかなか1点が遠くてね。
And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Again, a 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Paul Calhoun. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. Count now a ball and a strike. And that's taken for a called strike
高めいっぱいで
That
すね。
pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
And a fastball
Oh,
swung on and
連続
missed
三
as he
振。
just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He
Now
looks
batter.
really sharp
The
out there,
second
guys.
David Fletcher.
Stepping in and ready for another
調子いい
shot.
ですね。
David Fletcher. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball grounded toward Odor at second.
あー、落とし
Oh, and it eats
た。
him
や
up
ば
a
い。
bit.
間に合わん。
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons.
うわー、
He
ま
looks
た
it in the
中
air
途
to
半
right
端に。
field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tommy Rustella.
So coming to the plate, Tommy LaStella. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch starts him out with a curveball for a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his
ここは
baseball
なん
card,
とか
LaStella
抑え
carries
と
a
かん
batting
と
line a little
ね。
over the 260 mark. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway
結
left.
構伸びる。
On the move is Chu. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. Nothing more in the Angel ninth. Last chance time for the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 3-1 score. Daniel Hudson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 54, Daniel Hudson.
Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Guzman.
For the Rangers, the first baseman,
逆転勝の始まりだ。
Guzman.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
ど真ん中。
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
The center fielder, number 24, Hunter Pence.
So digging in now, Hunter Pence. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
そういう人がおるんですね。
One out, nobody on. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in his game.
確かに。
Line toward
よっ
right
し
center.
ゃ
And that's going to be a base hit for
ー。
Pence.
ライト前。
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast.
鈴
He
木
didn't
最
want
初
to
に
do that.
止め
He
たらん
hit a
こと。
missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Digging in the switch hitter as Cabrera
微妙な
could
とこ
really
ですね、
use a
ここ
knock
は。
here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
代打してもね、代打しましょうかね。変えましょうか。
Elvis Andrews will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 1, Elvis Andrews.
In there, and it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a fastball, just
食い
misses.
込んできます
1-1.
ね。
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sharply hit ball back
あ
up
ー、こぼした、こぼした、こぼし
the
た
line, and he knocks it down.
間に合うか。
And the
よっ
recovery
しゃ。
was too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
これは助かりましたね。ダイソーはいいでしょう。
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that brings up the versatile
強
Nomar
烈やったから
Mazara.
弾いてくれましたね。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball well off the plate for a ball.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Oh.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hence, at second, Andres is over at first with 1 away.
うわー、微妙にタイミングが。
2-2.
よっしゃ、レフト前。
And that's in there, base hit. In with it now is Upton, and they'll have to hold the runner at third base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down. And this is definitely a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's
さあ、満塁になりましたね。
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Jeff Mathis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
パワー的にはちょっと弱いですよね。変えてきましょうかね。ここはもう変えましょうか。
Bandy will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded.
5点以上取らんとクビ。
off 1-0.
このでもバッター確かに足がめちゃくちゃ遅いんですよね。
Now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Ⅳ。すごいですね。
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out.
うわー、最悪のダブルプレーですか。
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back
あと1
gets a
本が
double
出ん
play
かっ
to
た
end
っ
this
すね。
thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Los Angeles hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Taylor Cole takes the win on the mound, his second of the year.
それはまた
Daniel
厳しい
Hudson
です
wraps
ね。
it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watson,
最
down
後
on the
だい
field,
ぶ
and the
粘っ
rest of
たん
our
ですけど
crew.
ね。
I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
いきなり解雇ですね。
Our final line
も
score
うほ
tonight.
んまにあと
First
1
for
本
the
なんですよ
victorious
ね。
Angels. 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Oh.うーん、まあ、最後の粘りが唯一の救いですね。 給料カット。これで 1.5 ゲーム差に縮まりましたね、また。さあ、じゃあこの辺で終わりましょうかね。はい。お疲れ様です。はーい。